Om Shri Sai Ram. I offer my most humble and prayerful pranams at the lotus feet of our most beloved Bhagwan, revered Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. Sanjeevi, other dignitaries, dear colleagues, research scholars, and students. Sai Ram to everyone. I have a pleasant duty of introducing our chief guest, Dr. Renu Swarup, Secretary, Department of Biotechnology, Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India. A doctorate in genetics and plant breeding, Dr. Renu Swarup completed her postdoctoral studies at the John Innes Centre, Norwich, UK, under Commonwealth scholarship. Her journey at DBT began in the year 1989 as a science manager. Her innovative strategies, broad vision, and efforts have truly taken DBT to new heights. Dr. Swarup was instrumental in the formation of the first biotechnology vision in 2001, the National Biotechnology Development Strategy in 2007, and the second strategy in the year 2015 as the member secretary of the expert committee. Doctor Swarup has also been a fervent supporter of women scientists and has been closely involved in several initiatives related to women and science. She is the key person behind the launch of the DBT scheme, the Biotechnology Career Advancement for Women Scientists BioCare. She was also a member of the Task Force on Women in Science, constituted by the Scientific Advisory Committee to the Prime Minister. Currently, Dr. Swarup is also a managing director of the Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council (BIRAC), which is a public company that promotes and nurtures innovative research in biotechnology with special focus on startups and small and medium enterprises. Through biotechnology translational research and industry academia partnerships, Dr. Swarup has supported more than 1,000 startups and entrepreneurs and nearly 500 small companies for innovation research and product development. Her scientific journey has been well recognized with several awards and honors. To name a few, Biospectrum Person of the Year Award in 2012, National Entrepreneurship Award in 2017, Third World Academy of Science Regional Prize in Science Diplomacy 2018, Agriculture Research Leadership Award in 2019, and BW Most Influential Woman of India 2019. Recently, a newly developed microbial species, Natri alba swarupe, has been named in her honor. Under Dr. Swarup's leadership, the Department of Biotechnology is playing a key role in developing technological solutions for COVID-19 in India. Above all, Dr. Swarup is an ardent devotee of Bhagwan and has received his grace in abundance. It's my pleasure to share with you all that she has, in all humility and dedication, rendered her services as a Sevadal in Prashanti Nilayam, an organization to which she was also invited as the chief guest of the convocation. Vidya Dadati Vinayam. Indeed, Madam stands a testimony to this timeless dictum. We are honored to have Dr. Renu Swarup as our chief guest today.
Very good morning to all of you, and Sairam to all the delegates, the faculty, the researchers, the students in the Sri Sathya Sai University here, and all those who are connected with you virtually. When the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sanjeevi, spoke with me and mentioned that you are doing a 2-day virtual workshop on physics for healthcare, I thought that was a very exciting topic on which you are moving ahead to discuss so much about your innovations that you are doing for healthcare, bringing in the physics department as the key center. And I thought it's important for me to address you, to convey to you how happy I am that the university has taken this upon themselves to take forward this interdisciplinary research that we all talk about. We have seen that when you talk about healthcare, so important to connect all the various players in this whole value chain, from research to development to translation to deployment. And where we are positioned today, it's no longer about the biologists, the clinicians, the chemists, the physicists working in isolation. It's all about them working together, a convergence, a synergy, so that there are complementary strengths which come to each other to add value and to be able to deliver not just what we have envisaged, but even beyond that. This last year has been challenging for us, and challenging specifically for the researchers and the healthcare area as such. But what did we see? While we are still going through this pandemic and we are seeing new uh, issues, new challenges coming to us every day, from understanding the virus to the genome sequencing, to the testing, to the diagnostics, the treatment, the prevention through the vaccines, which we are all so excited about. This whole year has seen so many developments. And this truly has been a year where science and technology stood out. This has also been a year which has brought before us a very key and critical understanding and learning, and that is the strength of collaboration, the strength of working together, the strength of collectively taking on the challenges with a common goal and a common delivery that we look at. And I think what you are doing under these various sessions that you're discussing, but more importantly, what the university has done in taking on these challenges to be able to bring out solutions is so important. And you have a very distinct advantage. The advantage that you have is you don't have to move very far away to look for these integrations. Whether it's the biology group or the physics group or the chemistry group or the informatics group, or for that matter, your own clinical networks that you have through your clinicians, your hospitals, the super specialty. This is a wonderful opportunity for you. But again, it's also an opportunity to collaborate with many other research institutes who do a lot of good work nationally and internationally. And I can see from your list of speakers that you have international speakers as well who are coming and speaking to you about the importance of this particular research area, technology development and deployment. I would like to compliment the entire team for putting this together. The strength of these technologies, whether it's the genomics area, whether it's the big data, it's the computational analysis, or it's looking at structural biology. And as I said, working not just towards treatment options, but diagnostics as well. These are of immense importance. And a university like yours, an organization like yours, clearly gives you the understanding of how important these innovations are for society. So you don't really need to move very far away to even do your immersion programs, to do need identification. You can actually do it within the communities and the groups you work with. So it's important today, if you have to take an idea to product development, you first do a need identification. through these immersion programs, then build the competent teams to take that idea forward, and then work on these real test beds to validate it, which again you have through your various hospitals, etc. We also have from the government many ways in which we've done it. We've set up this vast network of research laboratories, uh, biodesign centers for our innovations that we support for medical devices. And we have the new area of cell and gene therapies that we're looking at by setting up new centers of excellence for that. A whole vertical on drug development, which we are looking at and supporting in a big way. The antimicrobial resistance is a major priority mission for us. Maternal and child health, cancer, rare and genetic disorder, cardiovascular diseases, a whole range of them. These are all national priorities which we are handling. So your programs, your initiatives that you take need to be so well aligned to these. And you also have the opportunity of accessing these national resources which we have set up, whether it's the large biobanks that we have set up or the cutting edge infrastructure that we have supported in many of our major institutes for collaboration, whether it's the Indian Institute of Science or it's our own autonomous institutes in Bangalore and Hyderabad, across the country. We have 16 of them. Or if you're looking at an entrepreneurial growth or bringing in some of these exciting ideas which startups would want to take forward, the vibrant ecosystem that we have set up through incubation centers, through BIRAC, which is our public sector unit. And this also helps them to connect to the technical institutes, to the mentors, and most importantly, the takers, that is the market. And what is the market? Either it's a societal program or it is a program where we are looking at trying to see how we meet the needs of society or wherever it's required nationally or globally. Our whole emphasis on Atmanirbhar Bharat. And I think that really is what you are targeting, which you can take up through these very exciting innovations. So I would just like to congratulate all of you. Good luck. In these challenging times, you're taking on these major initiatives. I'm confident that you will do well. Take these forward, bring in these interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary teams to handle this, and there could be a lot of new areas that you can take forward. So good luck to you. All the best for this conference. Thank you.
In line with the vision of revered founder-chancellor, all research at SSIHL ultimately leads to societal benefit. Madam, your talk re-emphasized the research philosophy of the institute and further inspires researchers at SSIHL to collaborate and work together to meet the needs of the society. Thank you, madam, for the motivational and informative talk.